Hey, what's up everybody? My name is Bobby.T and I'm a content creator from Canada. Today we're gonna be talking about 5 different tips on how to be a better online speaker. Recently I started to take this online course around how to become a better speaker called Ultraspeaking. It was created by 2 individuals, Tristan and Michael, who basically wanted to create a project on how to become a better speaker. During this process, it has been such a roller coaster of fun and also entertainment, and I've been able to kind of craft and slowly figure out how to become a better speaker and communicate with my audience online.
Our strategy is to practice in a way where you're able to express the same idea, concept, insight spontaneously in 10 different ways. So that when you show up in the moment, you've already expressed it enough times in enough different ways that you know what you're talking about. You know what works, you know what doesn't, but it's still a new take.
Now, before we start, I just want to preface this. All of these tips that I have has nothing to do necessarily with speaking, but really how to set yourself up for a positive result, how to set yourself up for just a better engagement through this online digital screen. So tip number 1, audio check. If people cannot hear what you're talking about or can't hear you clearly in terms of the story and narrative that you're trying to share, then you kind of lost them from the beginning. It's super important that you don't need fancy stuff such as this mic or anything, but having just a solid pair of good headphones or standard headphones you plug in will bring so much value to your audience because they're going to be able to hear you more clearly and be able to identify better with your story. So really do an audio check and ensure that people can hear you clearly with your microphone. So tip number 2, stand up. If you think about any speaker, any person that has kind of emotionally engaged you online, there's a good solid chance they weren't sitting, or if they were sitting, they were just beaming with energy through each point, each conversation, and each step of the way as they were talking to you. I highly recommend that you just do something basic. Stand up, position yourself so that then you can communicate more energy by just being present because you're standing and zeroing in versus sitting down. Step number 3, eye level. So step number 3, prop up your computer or your camera to eye level. I was like trying to have like an engaging conversation with you, and all you're seeing is like my chin, my like throat, like everything here. It's just weird because how could you relate to what I'm saying if this is weird? Like, when do you ever see someone in this perspective? Like, you never do. But now, suddenly, when I just prop it up on this box and then look directly at the camera, then suddenly you're like, whoa, what does he have to say? What is he talking about? I get him. I've seen him in this perspective before, not his throat. I don't want to see his throat. I want to see his face. I want to know what he's saying and what he's trying to talk about. Do it. Adjust yourself so that then people can see into your eyes, so that people can see the expressions that you're making while you're telling your story, while you're speaking online, and that they can start to relate to you and understand based on the cues that you're making with your face. It's super important that you have this eye level, because if you just have your chin, or I just see your throat, or if I can't see your facial expressions, then you lose part of that magic, part of that body language that helps you become just a better communicator. Step number 4, lighting. Now, I'm not saying you need to start to invest in all the studio lighting and things. You can if you want to go, but ultimately just be mindful of lighting. If you adjust yourself in a way that allows for natural light or the room light to basically allow you so I can see your face clear, again, it will allow people to connect more to what you're saying because they can see the emotion, they can see the energy coming from your face. So be mindful about the lighting that you have in the room. So step number 5 is use your hands. I'm a person that loves to talk with his hands because I think I like to use it as a tool to better communicate what I'm doing. recently a friend brought to my attention this awesome character who was very descriptive by using his hands, and it brings a kind of an energy to storytellers.
Quick public service announcement. Thanks to Barack Obama and Kamala Harris, this country has seen its first black president, black vice president, and female vice president. And I don't got shit to do with the fact that racism still exists. Black people still oppressed out here. Don't say that shit to me no more, Kyle. Okay, thanks, bye.
I think sometimes when you're trying to drive home a point and you could drive it home with a gesture, then it allows the people who are listening to you at home, filled with distractions, another cue to understand that this is an important point that needs to be hammered in. If you're an individual who's looking to kind of improve the way they speak, but better than that, improve the way they kind of put ideas together and contextualize that into a communication, I highly recommend you check Ultraspeaking. It is a really cool roller coaster platform that's been a lot of fun for myself. That's now blanketed everything I do, from YouTube videos all the way down to podcasts, because I'm able to now better connect, I guess, my thoughts, ideas, and perspective into better communication to engage my audience. Thanks for checking this out. I also did a recent video around how to become a better virtual keynote speaker, so check out that video. That will be at the end of the link. And follow me if you like these videos, and give that subscribe button a little hit. All right. Peace, love, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, whoa, not so much. Not so fast, not fast. Quick bonus tip. Look in the camera lens. I cannot tell you how much of a difference looking in the camera lens will change the way people connect with what you're speaking to. Too many times you look to your left, you look to your right, you're looking at your computer screen at the people thinking that's helping, but it's not. Or even worse, yourself. Instead, look at that green dot or red dot or whatever your camera dot is, or directly into the lens so that people can see and sort of make that connection from their point of view. Don't worry about watching yourself. Build that experience by looking at them. Anyways, that's it. Please hit that subscribe button if you like this video, or please drop a comment and let me know your thoughts around these kind of 5, with the bonus tip, 6 tips on being a better online speaker.